For years, Jason Rogers and Diana Torres planned to move back to Tupelo from California to be closer to family. The couple already had several acres of land in East Tupelo. All they needed was a builder.
And the one that we came across was Phoenix Building Solutions.
So contracts were made for the couple's dream home, a barn-dominium.
Everything sounded good in the beginning. Cost was right. The idea of the start of the build was right. And then the build started.
Jason and Diana say they had weekly Zoom meetings from California to keep up with the project. Jason says his dad started calling with concerns after personally visiting the site.
This was supposed to be my dream kitchen.
Right.
And he had my mother-in-law stand in front of the window and say, "Is this correct? Is this where your island is supposed to go? Is this where your gas is supposed to go?" And we're like, something's not right. Well, the reason being, they had the back wall over here in the front, and they had the front and the back.
There was also an issue with the location of a bathroom.
This actually was pushed out too far this way, so when they decided to actually build the bathroom to spec, it puts the toilet in the living room. So right by the window, which I guess would be okay for some, but I'd rather have my toilet in the bathroom if I could. That would be excellent.
Jason and Diana say there were so many issues with the build that they moved from California earlier than planned to be able to check on the progress. They claim Phoenix demanded full payment for a job that was never finished and that went at least $40,000 over budget.
We've liquidated accounts. We busted into our nest egg because our plan was to get into our dream home without a mortgage, and our dream home turned into a nightmare.
Yeah.
Jake Bennett of Alpha Construction was brought in to try and salvage the project. Bennett says his team's work started with the initial floor plan.
We cut in the concrete and relocated a few of the plumbings to make everything how she imagined, flashing on the exterior, the roof butted a wall, and then the garage, we had a pretty good leak. Mr. Jason called me. He sent me photos and videos one day. We had a pretty good leak in there that was actually starting to, coming on the inside of the house.
Colin Maloney owns Century Construction and contracted with Phoenix to provide a metal building for a project at Carlock Toyota. He paid a $14,000 deposit before scheduling delivery of the material.
We'd called on Thursday to schedule the delivery, and they'd promised they would deliver it on Friday. Then called on Friday and said, well, they couldn't get it loaded on the truck and it would deliver on Monday. Monday came around and we called, nobody answered the phone, went down to the factory, and they were closed.
Maloney says the project is now delayed at least 8 weeks, and we're also told Phoenix employees did not receive their last paycheck. Everything's still locked up at Phoenix Building Solutions in Tupelo Lee Industrial Park South. Our calls to the company haven't been returned, but more importantly, there's a long line of clients and former employees who just want to know what happened to their money. Telling your story in Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.